Hello and happy Saturday, my friends. Today's an exciting day. Today we are pulling Tigerlily's egg sac and moving it into a communal bin where the slings will eventually hatch and begin their lives. So here we have Tigerlily. You can see her egg sac up in the top there. Let's get a little bit closer. That yellowy mass right there. Perfectly centered too. I love how well she placed that. It's been really easy to monitor up there. So we're gonna take the canopy top off. We're gonna get her down back into the rest of the enclosure. And then we will proceed with removing the egg sac and putting it into our prepared communal bin here. So we've got label, lay date, air holes, ventilation drilled in the top and bottom, fully sealed around the sides, paper towel on the bottom, which we will use to keep things hydrated and change it out if it gets gross when they poo and all that kind of stuff. And we put Excelsior inside so that they have things to spread out on, but also that can be changed out as needed rather than fixed to the inside of the container. All right, here we go. Okay. So Tigerlily's been off the nest and wandering around for the last week or so, and not guarding as heavily, which I usually wait until I see them do that. But now that I'm moving her around a bunch, she's back on the nest. So we're gonna have to get her off of that. And she's gonna be a little bit defensive because she's not gonna want to leave them unless it's voluntary. And this is a little less voluntary than she would probably prefer. So she's got a layer here that's like a dome. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see on this side where like there's her entrance. She's got one on either side and then the eggs are on this side. So it's like egg, layer of silk, spider, other layer of silk. So we're gonna get the dome layer off first and then she'll leave that and then we'll be able to remove the sac without her in the way. And we'll give her a nice snack for being a good girl. I'm gonna go around with my water dipped paintbrush here on the back edges a bit while she fights my every move. And I'm just loosening up the edge of her top layer here. Just kind of gently pushing it away around the edges, detaching it so that I can pull it back without stretching the silk a bunch and risking squishing anything in there. As I'm working my way around here, she keeps reaching up and pulling it back down like she's closing the curtains, which is adorably counterproductive. I do feel bad, but it's okay. She's just doing what she knows. Spider silk is one of those things that's really just so fascinating because it's simultaneously so durable but so fragile. Because as is the case with all of my pets, warm and cold-blooded, can't ever do anything without a little bit of drama. Come on. See if we can lure her out with a snack. What a snack. It is a work in progress. Usually it's a time-consuming process because you want to go slowly and carefully. There we go. Now we're getting it off. Almost there. So now I've got it off this side. I just got to get it off the front, and then we'll usher her away from the sack that she's sitting on. Because it's still, let me get my scissors. Well, we're partially there. partially there. She's finally gone off the nest, but now she's got her worms stuck in the web, so I'm gonna try and help her pull that down a bit and detach. Is it stuck in your teeth? Did you bite it? I'm gonna get better scissors. Grip it and rip it. It's stuck on the worm's head. It's inconvenient. Also totally my fault. Pull your food. Got one more snip and we're good. All right. She's detached with her food. Oh, if you can see, she's got one whole fang inside the mouth or the head. I was really getting in there and sucking it up, aren't you? God, I love you. You're so funny. All right. So now that she's out of the way, I should be able to get this the rest of the way off with minimal intervention. Now she's just observing. As I'm getting around the back here, I'm not even using the open close of the tweezers. I'm just using them to just gently peel the anchor points off from the acrylic and separate the web, the nest, from the wall. Hi. I'm not using the water paintbrush method this close to the eggs because I don't want to get the actual sack wet. These eggs should be eggs with legs in a couple of weeks. And then they'll stay in the nest, developing into their first molt. And after they shed their first layer, then they start coming out of the nest and exploring. Bam. All right, and there we have it. I'm gonna set this down right here first, nice and carefully. I'm gonna put Mama back on. I love you. Don't hate me. Enjoy your meal. I promise your babies are in good hands. All right. I'm gonna get her back out of the way up here. And we're just gonna very easily place the sack. Actually, I'm gonna get a good peek at it first, and then we're just gonna pop it right here into the Excelsior. Just kind of tack it down in a few little places like that. Good, good, good. A little bit of mist. And just like that, eggs are ready to hatch.